Hi, welcome to Steps of a Shaman. I'm Jason. Today, I keep getting messages about trauma and specifically childhood trauma today. Um, there's things in our past, especially when we're children, that have an impact on our psyche. It can be simple and it can be complex too. Uh, but these childhood problems that we have need to be addressed, and they need to be addressed in a positive manner. Um, One thing that pops up into my mind as far as childhood trauma was when I lived in Colorado with my grandparents. Now, it was a it wasn't tumultuous necessarily, but I lived with my grandparents and we were in Colorado. One problem that keeps coming to mind was that my sister and we had to share a bed, and there was chaos. A lot of times, you're little kids, you're picking on each other or whatever, and at some point that stuff kind of drops off for you. You're just like, you're done. You don't want to mess with it. You want to go to bed. You want to sleep. Da 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 da. But the other person's just consistent on getting on your case. I had a similar situation when I was younger, and I got to a point where I finally looked at my grandma and grandpa and I said, "Hey, can I have a pillow and a blanket?" And they kind of questioned, "Well, what do you need a pillow and a blanket for?" And I looked at them and said, "So I can sleep on the floor, not have to deal with my sister kicking me in the back." Now, it affects me still to this day, to where I curl up on the edge of the bed, and I can have a king size bed. I have all the space in the world. Doesn't matter. I curl up on the damn edge. I don't move. I don't budge. I can sleep right on the edge of the bed and not move. Strangest thing in the world. Now, that affected me all the way into my adulthood, to where I had a girlfriend one time that she didn't realize what she was doing when she was sleeping. But she rolled over one time, flung her arm out right into my face. At this point, I thought I was safe, and I slept on my back. And anyway, she flung her arm out, cold, dead ass asleep. Didn't realize what she was doing, so there's no animosity, no harsh feelings. Totally, she was out cold. And she rolled over and flung her arm out. Well, when she did that, she popped me in the face and broke my nose. Shit happens. But right after that, I was triggered. And I reverted to sleeping on the edge. All freaked out. Now, it took a little while for me to realize what was going on and to fix some things in my head, do some meditation, so that I could get comfortable again and just kind of sleep and curl up next to her and love on her, and But that instance made me realize that I still had some unhealed trauma from when I was a child. Now, I was 5 years old. So you're so young but it still has an effect on your psyche and how you react in relationships. So something that I had to learn how to do was meditate. And to get into that deep meditation so that I could realize where I was having a problem. Now, there's many different ways to meditate. I like to pick something that I want to work on. Now, whether that's childhood trauma, adolescent trauma, adult trauma, it doesn't matter. I could meditate on why I'm angry that somebody cut me off on the freeway. It could be something minute. It could be something stupid. But it's not stupid. And it's something that needs to be addressed. So I urge you, meditate on those childhood instances that caused you to have a problem. Even to this day. Meditate and get into things that you've blocked out of your mind that you think are not a problem, that are actually a problem. And start to work through why you have that problem. Takes work. Not gonna lie to you. You gotta get into that Zen place. You gotta find that what's ever in your mind. You gotta dig deep. Really, really, really deep. In some cases. Just enjoying the moment right now. I've got another crane out in the field staring at me, looking at me like I'm funny. Yeah, I'm funny. But I'm also healed, and I'm on a healing journey. Am I completely healed? No. And that's why I bring it up. I'm still processing. I'm still working through stuff. And even though I'm able to share, and I'm able to come out with these stories and tell you these things, it's a process. So get into your meditation, even just to try and realize what the problem is. Because until you know what the problem is, you can't solve it. You can't work on it. You can't develop any kind of other thought process to help you. So get into that. Whatever you blocked out, bring it up. It's going to hurt. Breathe. You're not in that situation. You're not in that place anymore. So you're able to work through it much easier. I'm Jason. This is Steps of a Shaman. I thank you guys. See you on the next video.